Hey everybody, well, it is a beautiful day today. I'm out at Frontenac State Park. It's right by my house. It's like 15 minutes away. Basically, if I'm doing gear reviews, I'm probably just gonna come out here because it's a great park. There's great little spots that I can do gear reviews at, and it's super close to my house. So today we're gonna be going down this trail. This is one of my favorite trails. So we are gonna be hiking in the Xero Z-Trail sandals. So they're a hiking sandal, really lightweight. I got these earlier this year at REI. I took them out for one walk and they were awesome. So I went out on a fairly flat walk, so I didn't really totally test them, and I was with the family. I got a new son, so we just had a kiddo. I've got a month off work, so I'm taking little snippets every once in a while to leave the house and to go out and do stuff. So I thought today I would take these sandals out and do a little video of them. So I bought these at REI. Pretty great. I heard about this brand quite a long time ago. They used to make sandals that were where you would get the pieces for them and you would make them yourself. I think they were really inexpensive, like 20 to 40 bucks, and they had a great warranty. I was apprehensive. Ordering stuff blindly online is kind of hard, but great reviews. So when I saw these at REI, and they now make trail runners, they make kind of minimal hiking boots, they make a lot of different things. So when I saw these at REI, I tried them on and I really loved them. So the idea is a lightweight hiking sandal that you can do stream crossings with, that you can just wear. I would say that probably my main two shoes that I wear right now while hiking, I have a pair of Ultras and I have a pair of La Sportivas. So the Ultras are a zero drop, I think. They're the Superior 2s. They're pretty great. Too cushy for me, a little too sloppy. And then the La Sportivas are really good, very formed, very technical shoes, but they are a little too restricting. And I would say that my favorite shoes that I ever wore was a pair of New Balance Minimalist. I think they were 730s or 731s, and these feel very similar. So I got some people coming, so I'm gonna cut this off, but I'm gonna catch up after each section of this hike and tell you what I think. I just had to stop here. So we're about halfway down the descent. Those are the stairs I was going down. Pretty cool stuff behind me, eh? Yeah, and then we're gonna be going down this trail. So far, super grippy, very stable, locked right to the feet. No worry about hitting my toes, even though my toes are really right there. I mean, I'm usually a size 13, really truly I would say I'm a size 12 and a half, and these are 12s. I tried the 13s on there, I think, or they didn't have them, so they were either too big or they simply didn't have them. I can't recall. But right now on the descent, really good. I would say one thing that I really liked about those New Balances, and the New Balances were okay, their grip sucked, so the rubber compound wasn't that good. I think I fell down multiple times in them over the years that I wore them, but what I really liked was that connection to the ground. So you feel every nook, cranny, rock, and as your feet get healthier and as you exercise your feet a lot with shoes like that, you find that stuff becomes less and less troublesome. One thing with sandals, every once in a while you get a little bit of dirt or rocks, but these stick, your feet stay pretty planted in them, so you don't have a huge gap in there. So overall, I got one little tiny pebble in it right there. When I've wore stuff like Keens or Crocs or whatever, it's just constant stuff falling in them. Whereas with these on my last hike, I think I only got like one pebble right there. I got a little tiny one. So probably only can get really small ones in these, since feet are pretty locked in. So right now I feel really in control, really comfortable. So far on the descent, which I think is the hardest and most dangerous part of hiking, they feel great. So we're gonna keep going. I'm gonna go along the flat part here, which we're almost to. Then I'll check back in at some point during the flat part. Then we got a pretty good climb, rock scramble type stuff, which I will go over there too. A little bit of slipperiness in some parts of this too, which is good, so we can test the traction. Look at how pretty this is. Beautiful day. Xero Z-Trail sandals. I think that's what they're called. All right, so done with the descent. That was great. So they worked wonderful for a descent. Had no feeling of danger with hitting my toes. Then my toes are near the end. I felt very fast, so I would say I descended as fast, if not slightly faster than normal. Felt really good, really planted. I found that my foot placement was a little bit different, a little bit more thoughtful, little bit of a lower stance in a way in terms of how I was hiking, which makes sense because there's not any cushion in these. So couple rocks that I felt the rock, which I kind of like. So first little snippet, really good. We're gonna go on the flats here. Got some people up in front of me, so I'm gonna stop talking. All right, so I love this trail because it is varied. It's got a lot of different things going on. Twists, turns, roots, rocks, leaves. Constantly having to be vigilant as to where you step. So really good trail to test shoes on. I essentially think it's like a baby test track for the Superior Hiking Trail. Very similar in terms of terrain. I might be slightly euphoric, but these are excellent. These are really great. They make you feel very comfortable on your feet, not sweaty at all. If I had normal shoes on, I'd be sweating quite a bit. Really fast, really sure-footed, really connected to the ground. So far, so good. I'm gonna keep chugging along on the flats, and then once I hit the hill and get up that hill, which is a bear of a hill, then I will report back on how that was. All right, so a couple of interesting nuances with minimal shoes in general. One, it's going to be being vigilant and watching where you're stepping, especially when you're new to them. So route like this, if I were to crush on it hard without paying attention, could potentially bruise myself. As your feet get stronger, that potential is less, and as you wear shoes like this, your potential of plodding along and heel striking and all of that is greatly reduced, which in my opinion strengthens your feet and reduces your potential for hurting yourself. So one interesting nuance. Another interesting nuance, especially compared to shoes with a super aggressive lug patterns, these are minimal. They're very minimal in terms of their lugs, but compared to shoes with a lot of cushioning and thick lugs, is that your grip is different. So shoes with a lot of cushioning, when you are stepping on something and stepping off of it, they oftentimes allow you to begin your pickup of your foot, and that the cushion and springy nature of the rubber will allow you to retain grip even as you are lifting up some. These no. So you have to learn that if you are stepping on something that is slippery, you want to maintain your planted nature with your foot as you are pushing off. So just two minor nuances. Both of those are better walking and hiking technique as is, so there's no detriment to it. But when you first get into a zero drop, low cushion, minimal shoe, you will find that every once in a while your nature or tendency to start to lift your foot as you're pushing will create a little bit of slippage. No problem, in my opinion. Once again, you are learning better techniques by not doing blind strikes onto objects or lifting your foot up as you're stepping on a slippery rock or surface. So I am almost to the climb, and so far these are excellent. They are so comfortable and so enjoyable to wear. This is a blast. So far I've gone on multiple things. I've hit some mud. So far, not slipping, no problems at all, no comfort problems at all. They feel wonderful. They're lightweight. They're very airy feeling, and I will get back to you after this climb. Kind of hard to see. All right, just completed most of our climb. A little winded, so it's a good climb. No problem. They're great. So the climb was awesome. I hit the side of my foot once here. Totally protected me. No slippage. There's a bunch of slippery rocks, like no problems at all. So I'm gonna go up these stairs here. So climb up there and then go on the trail that way, and then I will do a recap. So we'll do a recap, and I'll post a link to the website and all that, and we'll go from there. All right, so nearing the end of the hike, gets a little busy up there, so I'm gonna finish the video before I get to the parking lot, because there's a lot of people there usually. So the Xero Z-Trail sandals were excellent. Really, really, really good. Very comfortable. No areas of discomfort. No issues in terms of climbing, descending, hiking. I hiked a lot of places where there were roots. There's a part of the climb where there's all the rocks about that big just piled everywhere. You get a lot of foot feel there. No problem there. So it's essentially like walking barefoot with an armor plating on the bottom of your feet. So far, first hike, I felt great. It almost feels like almost like a cultish thing with barefoot running. You almost feel that way sometimes. People talk about, oh, you feel so connected. They're so healthy. You know, all those things. Well, they're right. They're right. So when you hike in shoes like this, you feel more connected, especially with a sandal like this, because it's open, because you feel the breeze. I mean, they're not going to work for everything if it's really cold out. Certainly not going to be ideal, but on a nice warm day like this, a nice, fun, quick hike, they are perfect for that. Really perfect. So I would check them out. I did get these at REI. So what I would say, through the Xero website, they have a lot of good guidance with sizing. They have, it's a small shipping charge. He did Steve, so and I will segue into that here too. I would go on and check out his videos. So the guy is an over 50 trail, long distance trail runner, really good at that, apparently one of the top guys in the world. Acrobat. He's just super high energy, pretty goofy, just fun guy to watch. So check his videos out. They have a little bit of a shipping fee. Their return policy is good. They have to be unworn, but you can return them, so you can try them on at home if you don't have an REI or a store like that that sells them near you. Plus, Xero makes a little more money, obviously, if you buy directly from manufacturer. They have a 5,000 or 6,000 mile tread warranty. essentially, if you have wear and tear on them that is extreme, you can get another pair for 60% off. So really neat warranty there. Their whole idea is that the soles and stuff you're not going to wear out, and if you do, you're going to get a good deal on another pair. And then they also do have a manufacturer's defect warranty and stuff. So good warranty there. Prices are good. I mean, they're a little on the more high end with the sandals, a little on the low end with the trail runners and stuff. I'm thinking I want to try out the trail runners. They look really good. And if they're anything like these sandals, they're going to be excellent. The connectedness of my hike and the joy that I felt when I was hiking and the feeling was excellent. There's something to be said for that. It's real. So if you wear a minimal shoe, it's as close as you can get to being barefoot, and there's something about hiking that way. I think that's really good and healthy for our feet, and really good and healthy for us in terms of our experience. So I believe that, and I experienced that today, and I've experienced it in other pairs of more minimal shoes that I've had. So I'm going to take these on further hikes, and I'm going to do a review on these at some point once I put a lot of miles on them and everything. But my initial impression is excellent on these. They're pretty lightweight. They can fold up into almost nothing. So a great shoe to take along if you want something for stream crossings or just to wear when it's nice and warm out. An okay camp shoe. I mean, they're a little challenging to take on and off, you know, whereas Crocs or something like that, you just slide them on and off real easily. So probably not as good as a pair of Crocs when it comes to a simple, easy on and off camp shoe. What else? Talked about the warranty, talked about the comfort, the fit. I talked about a little bit in the beginning of the video. I'm trying to think if there's any other bases that I have to touch here. Oh, I was going to say, so at REI, obviously if you have an REI near you, and at least when I was there, they only carried the sandals, but you could always buy from REI with their epic, you know, warranty and satisfaction guarantee. So not a bad idea. You know, obviously they get a cut from it then, you know, so Xero's not quite getting as much, but you know, if you want that peace of mind, REI would be another good place if you have an REI near you to make the purchase and to be able to try them on and stuff. I would imagine with their return policy, I would think you could try them indoors and put them on your feet and walk on a carpet to make sure that the sizing and that the feel of the shoes is right for you. You may want to reach out to their customer service department to check that out. So down below, I will put a link to the website, a link to this particular sandal, and then also, like I said, go check out Steve's videos. So he's funny, high energy, holy moly, and their brand of advertising totally reflects that. So it is a little bit of that over the top, you know, a couple pop-ups here and there type of advertising, but I think it goes along really well with his personality and everything like that. So it wouldn't be how I market. Mine would be way more minimal, but it totally makes sense with the guy and his energy and stuff. So it's great. So yeah, check him out and hope you have a good one. All right, thanks, bye.